2009-0291, Parish President remarks report. Mr. St. Pierre.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to thank Dr. Rodney LaFont, the school board president, Stephen Corvetta, and the entire school board for donating the land for the Parity Library. We signed the papers last Friday, so the property is officially ours, and I'd like to thank all those members. We just attended the NACO conference in Nashville, Tennessee last week. I think it was a very informative conference. We picked up some very good information. And one of the things that I was really impressed with was that some of the sessions that we attended, I think our parish is so much more advanced than a lot of other parishes all around the United States, because some of the things that they talk about doing, we already implemented in our parish. So I don't know if you all picked that up, but I was impressed with that. The West Bank Bridge Park recently hosted the Babe Ruth State Tournament July 17th through the 19th for players 16 years old and under, and July 24th to the 27th for players 14 and under. Teams came from Kenner, Plaquemine, Mandeville, Westside, Zachary, Madisonville, Denham Springs, and St. Charles. The St. Charles 16-year-old boys placed second, and the 14-year-old placed third. These tournaments brought in an estimated 1,500 visitors to our parish. I think Renee's got a video you showed already. I wasn't looking. The recent spillway run hosted 1,700 participants. That's where they run all through the spillway, through the sloughs and the swamps and the trees, with a total of 2,500 people visiting the spillway for that event. The cast iron replacement water line project is well underway in Booty along the Old Spanish Trail. This product will improve water flows in the area by installing the new 12-inch line to replace an existing 8-inch line. Approximately 1,500 feet of the pipe has been laid by Cross Brothers as of the end of July. This project will also improve the Parity Volunteer Fire Department's fire rating. All construction work on Phase 1 of the Destrehan wastewater treatment plant headway work rehab Phase 1 project is completed. Excuse me. Concrete walls have been repaired and a new lining applied and inspected for adherence to the contract specification for thickness. The new weir gates are also installed, inspected, and tested for proper operation. The final contract and the project cost was $350,091. Construction work on the headway Phase 2 project is approximately 98% complete. Concrete walls have been repaired and a new lining has been applied, and inspection for adherence to a contract specification for thickness. Final completion date is slated for September 22nd, 2009. Both flow channels have been repaired, new linings applied, and tested for proper lining thicknesses. The rotary screens along with the new base plates and flexible couplings have been installed. The only remaining item is the repair of the portion of deteriorating decking and reinstalling the deck plate. Some of you went out, most of y'all went out to the site, and we walked on top of this area in question, and you can kind of see what the repairs look like. The second under the river water line crossing is being worked on once again following a delay because of the high river levels. The line has been bored under the river, and crews are now concentrating on connecting the crossings to the existing water line on the West Bank. If you travel along the river road this weekend, you might have seen that black pipe laying alongside the levee. That's the pipe in question we're talking about. All necessary piping has been laid on the East Bank. We anticipate the tie-in being completed by the fall. St. Charles Parish has embarked on a new comprehensive land use planning process that will guide future growth, promoting sustainable economic development, improving the quality of life, and preserving our unique character. Citizens' participation is most important part of this process. I urge all the citizens to get involved by joining us for a workshop to answer these questions. What would make my life better? What is missing in our community? What do we like best about our parish? What do we like worse about our parish? And what we would like to keep here forever? And this is something that is going to direct our parish into the future. They're going to have a lot of workshops. There's a flyer that's being put out with different dates on different areas. There's going to be one in Kelowna, one at Dexter High School, one at the St. Rose Library, one at the Hornville High School, one at the West Bank Library, one at the KC Hall in Norco, and one at the fire station in the Zalman. I really encourage all citizens to go out and participate in this. Even if you don't go out and you're afraid to talk in public, go listen to what's going on and give us your input of what you want the parish to look like in the next 10 or 15 years. For the first time, St. Charles Parish government will provide citizens with a behind-the-scenes look at the workings of vital parish infrastructure, including pumping stations and wastewater treatment plants. The St. Charles Parish Information Tour will be held August 11th and the 12th from 8 a.m. to noon. Sign-in for both tours will start at the Satellite Center located on 285 Sugarland Parkway near the base of the Hill Bogs Bridge in Luling. The East Bank residents are invited on August the 11th to tour the construction site of the new East Bank Library, a wastewater treatment plant, the East Bank Hurricane Protection Levee, the Bayou Trapania Pumping Station, and the new Saltpeter Water Clarification Plant, East Bank Maintenance Yard, and the Bridge Park. And on the West Bank, residents are invited on August the 12th to tour the West Bank Hurricane Protection Levee at the Magnolia Ridge, the Davis Diversion Pumping Station, the Cousins Pumping Station, the Luling Wastewater Oxidation Pond, the Luling Water Clarifier, and the Bridge Park. Patrons will aboard an air-conditioned school bus for the duration of the information tour, and to reserve a spot, call 985-783-5000, or you can fill out an online form at any location, www.stcharlesparish-la.gov/info-tour. Renee's got, you show the photo area? Oh, okay. This is something it's something new that we're trying to kind of let people know. You know, we talk about spending millions of dollars all the time up here, and sometimes you really don't know what the project is all about. So this is a opportunity for you to get out and actually see where your tax dollars are being spent. The 2009 Summer Food Service Program ended July 16th, and we prepared 8,452 meals this year. The program successfully fed a nutritious meal and entertained the kids with coloring, crafts, and games. This is a good program for the kids, keep them off the street, keep them informed, and having some good meals during the summertime. The annual sales tax holiday will be held Friday, August the 7th, and Saturday, August the 8th in St. Charles Parish. The first $2,500 of each item purchased during these 2 days will be tax-free. Exemption include the purchase of cars, food, preparation for consumption, and purchases made by businesses. If you have any questions, please contact the St. Charles Parish Tax Office at 985-785-3125. And that concludes my, one other thing. The St. Charles Mosquito Control Incorporated has informed the parish that Louisiana Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratories have confirmed that a mosquito sample in Dexter has tested positive for the West Nile virus. Residents are urged to protect themselves against mosquito bites, which includes wearing light clothing and long sleeve shirts and pants, and avoid being outside during the dawn and dusk hours. Typical mosquito repellents contain DEET are also effective. And that concludes my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Is there any questions that anyone would have for the St. Pierre? Also, I'd like to kind of just say that I'll be getting some information tomorrow. I think Mr. St. Pierre is going to get me some information. We got a meeting on the 18th. It's a Tuesday. There's some conflict, so instead of that Wednesday standing scheduled meeting, we're going to do it on a Tuesday to talk about some projects and some upcoming things going into 2010. Tuesday the 18th, I think 5:30. Yeah. And I'll try to send information tomorrow, the next day, whenever I get it from the administration.